My name is Ben Richardson. I'm owner of a 65 Ford Mustang Fastback. 1990 was when I bought it. But once I got it refurbished and restored, then I was able to take it to like car shows and that kind of stuff, which I do quite often, maybe 2 to 3 a year and sometimes more than others. And if I went to the car shows to try and win trophies, I don't go to them for that. The camaraderie with people, that's what I like. I've always had a love for automobiles because of my father. You know, he was raised on them too, working on them, and then he was a mechanic, and then so when he got old enough to start showing me, I became a technician, and been a technician almost all my life. I started out on GM. My dad was a GM mechanic. He loved GM cars, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, that was his favorite. My first car was a Pontiac GTO, which he was ecstatic about, so we were going to do a lot of work on it. But then he got sick and couldn't help me out. This was when I was a lot younger. And then I had a buddy that had a Mustang, and I had the GTO, and we would, just for the heck of it, switch out cars. Well, I drove his Mustang, and there's life after GM, according to me, and had a good time driving that car. And then my buddy made the suggestion one time, you want to trade. And I knew in my heart that if I traded, my dad would not be happy. He didn't mind me driving it once in a while, but own it, that wouldn't be good. But anyway, I made the trade, and I drove it for about 2 weeks before my dad asked me when I was going to get my car back, and I said, sorry Dad, this is my car now. We traded titles. It was mine, I could do what I want with it, but he was not happy at all. Until I gave him a ride in it. And we went for a ride, and he come back, and he told me, he goes, well, Mustangs are okay, but Ford still sucks. That's what he told me. But it was pretty cool. But to when he got sick and I had to take him to the hospital in Wichita, his last car ride was in that car right there, in a Mustang. So it was pretty cool. I'm part of a car club. We go cruising on Thursday night, and we have a good time with that. I think the main thing is that you talk to other people that have the same interests that you have. I try to get it out as often as I can. I come home from work, and if I feel like it, I'll get it out and drive it. And another thing that catches me, if I see somebody else out driving around, then I get the bug, and then, oh dang, I gotta get the car out. And another good thing about it is when you have a car like that is what people stop you and say, well, I had a car like that, or, they're looking down the road, hey, cool car, that stuff's kind of neat. I do enjoy that, I can't lie about that part of it. Neighbors called the cops, especially when they're out revving their cars up. They have not on me until today.